So today we're exploring the Old Town neighborhood in Chicago. One of Chicago's great neighborhoods situated between Clark Street, Division, Larrabee, and Wisconsin Avenue. So you have a lot of vintage properties that are very unique and very creative, but then on top of it you have all these brand new construction and development that are moving into the neighborhood, and it's keeping the integrity still of the neighborhood because a lot of them can only go up to 7 stories. Now if you're on the north side of the neighborhood, the great thing is if you're looking for high rises, there's opportunity there as well, and it's going to give you views of the lake as well as views of Lincoln Park and obviously to the west. We're on Wells Street right now, which is kind of the quintessential street in Old Town that most people think about. This is where your shopping is going to be, your restaurants, your bars, everything that you kind of want to do. You have the Laugh Factory here, you also have Second City, which is known for our comedy. Also on top of it, a lot of people really like the access to everything. So you're easily accessible to Gold Coast, Lincoln Park, downtown. There are a couple Brown Line stops that are going to be within Old Town that give you access to the city, and there's a bunch of great bus systems as well. So I welcome you to the Old Town neighborhood and come explore with me. Welcome to Chicago, a vibrant epicenter of architecture, culture, cuisine, and entertainment. With 77 neighborhoods and many micro-neighborhoods to explore, it gives everyone the opportunity to find something that identifies with them. I'm Samuel Shahan, a resident of this great city since 2007 and a top agent who created the Chicago Lifestyle team. And I'm here to help you explore your desires within the Chicago lifestyle. Hey guys, it's Samuel Shahan with the Chicago Lifestyle team. Just wanted to introduce you guys to Paul Tuzzi. He actually owns Twin Acres restaurant and bar. So thank you so much, Paul, for allowing us to come in and interview you.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you for being interested in interviewing me and interested in the place. Yeah.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit about the history of the place.
There's a lot of history to Twin Acres.
Okay.
The building goes back to 1881. It was a bar. During Prohibition, this was a speakeasy. It was called Tanty Lee Soft Drinks. Owned by a guy named Lee Tanty. So two fellows bought this speakeasy from him in 1932.
Okay.
They named it Twin Acres.
Okay.
And then
just because of the affiliation with the harbors?
Right, exactly.
Oh, wow.
And for a while, it was just a corner bar, like one of many thousands in Chicago.
Okay.
On Sundays, Mrs. Walters would make food for all the guys that were downstairs drinking. Women were not allowed in bars in those days, so when I say guys, it was guys.
Literally guys, yeah.
Yeah. She would make fried chicken or pot roast or different things, but one of the things that she made, which was not a real common dish at the time, was barbecued ribs. They got popular enough that the guys started saying, skip the fried chicken and the pot roast and just make the ribs every week. So they did, and then they realized that we've got something that's these guys are really enjoying this. They may actually pay for it. You know, it gradually morphed into a restaurant, and having the ribs every night. Since it's been a restaurant, it's always been, ribs have always been a specialty.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys still serve now?
7 out of 10 people that walk in the door
That's what they always
are going to order ribs, yeah.
What have you guys seen in the transition between the neighborhood and you guys? Because you have been here for so long, and Old Town has changed so drastically.
When we first got Twin Acres, it was the same regulars sitting at the bar in the same seats every night. I mean, I could say that, I could say John Rose is going to sit here and he's going to have an old style and a shot of brandy. But gradually, as those people weren't around anymore, there came in a large influx of younger people. You had people that wanted to eat out all the time.
So why did your family choose this location, this bar?
My parents bought the place in 1978. We were living out in Glen Ellen at the time, and my father was an insurance broker, and he was insuring the people that owned Twin Acres. And my dad decided he was going to make a drastic career change and buy a restaurant. Choice came down to Twin Acres or a Tasty Freeze on Roosevelt Road in Glen Ellen. Fortunately, he decided to go with the Twin Acres bar in Old Town, and we've been running the place ever since. I don't even know if the Tasty Freeze is still there. So yeah, it's been a family place though for the entire 80 plus years of its existence.
That's amazing. Wow. Did you buy the recipes from the original
Yes.
restaurateur? Or?
Yes. There was just one barbecue sauce. It was just Twin Acres barbecue sauce when we first got the place. For most barbecue consumers in this day and age, they
want a
really
little
want
pick-me-up.
something. Yeah, exactly. 35 years ago, we developed the zesty sauce.
The zesty sauce.
Now,
Okay.
in more recent years, I noticed that a lot of people, especially like younger people, were putting like Tabasco on their ribs and whatnot and saying, oh, the zesty sauce really isn't that zesty. So I went with my son down to Kansas City, and we developed a new sauce, which we call the Prohibition sauce. And that's instead of a tomato-based sauce, that's a brown sugar-based sauce with a little bit of ghost pepper in it. So it starts out sweet, and then
it hits
zaps you at the end. But it's just a good amount of heat, but not an overpowering amount.
But they can get it here.
Right, and they can buy bottles of the barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good perk for locals.
Sure.
Pretty cool. I didn't know you guys did that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, for residents in the neighborhood, like, what would you have to say to them?
Old Town is a great place to live. It's still a lot of like
It has the
smaller
charm.
side streets,
Yeah.
and it does have a lot of charm.
I mean, like, I feel like that's the best thing about Old Town is it's this old world living in a new modern time.
And like I said, I mean, you can be on Wells Street and be going into walk over to the Second City.
Yep.
You can walk over to numerous restaurants and bars and that, and then you just turn the corner and walk like a half a block, and you're in just like this residential neighborhood, and you would have no idea that there's all this activity, a block away.
So what's next for Twin Acres?
We love hearing people say, that I haven't been in here in 35 years and it looks exactly the same, and the ribs are still terrific. So that's what we're
the consistency.
That's what we're striving for, is the consistency.
So anything else to say? Any last remarks?
If you come to Chicago and if you like ribs or you just like old time bars and real classic Chicago experiences, don't miss Twin Acres.
Thank you, Paul.
All right.
Really
Thank you,
appreciate it. Guys, if you are looking for amazing barbecue ribs, come over here to Twin Acres. It's a great location, right off of Sedgwick and Eugenie Terrace. Awesome place. All right, come. All right, we are here with the fabulous Brian and Mallory in Old Town. You guys live at Sono East. Mm-hmm. So tell me the story. Like, how'd you guys find the place? Like, what were you doing? Why'd you look over here?
We really liked Ukrainian Village, Wicker Park, but since
Which is where you were living.
Which is where we were living before. Mm. But I work in the city and Brian works in the suburbs, almost to Wisconsin. So we decided to be close to where I work. That was a compromise that he made, which was really sweet. We decided to live here because it was, bang for your buck, and you get an awesome view like this.
Yeah, really. I mean, the view was the biggest selling point.
Yeah.
Because then you just wake up and you get to see the skyline like this.
So what are your favorite parts so far of Old Town?
I really like the architecture. I feel like it's very unique to the city. There's a lot of history here that you don't necessarily get with a lot of the newer neighborhoods. We really like going up Halstead as well and going to like Summer House and Stella Barra. It's like a 10-minute walk, and Blue Door.
Blue Door's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually haven't been there, but like the door looks really cute.
Yeah.
It's very warming and
and
Yeah, it's
welcoming.
really, really nice. The
Yeah,
food
it
is
is.
fantastic.
Do you guys do like shopping in the neighborhood? Do you do like what are your like day-to-day activities around here?
So it's incredibly convenient to live here.
Yeah.
You know, we're in between a Mario's and a Whole Foods, so getting groceries is an easy task.
Which one do you prefer?
Whole Foods,
Yeah, Whole
I'd
Foods.
say. Being that close to the water has actually been really nice.
Like the
versus-
river?
No,
No, the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you're actually living in Chicago without being in the touristy part of Chicago.
Iowa Theater is always packed.
Yeah.
There's like a ton of people that go in there. And
No, it's so
I heard
funny.
Yeah, I heard that's great.
Like I've gone to a couple shows there,
Really?
and it's been really good.
yeah.
We
It's
should
like a
go with
cool
you
time. And then
sometime.
there's well, and then they have like bars there, so like you go and like you explore the like comedy show. Like
Oh.
that's what I've seen. I've seen like improv there.
You know what else actually is really nice around here is Goose Island's Brew Pub. That's
By
actually
the
pretty cool.
huge Beniz that's right next door to it.
Which is also beautiful.
Yeah.
It is really beautiful. Like the
seen
In the back?
is like so nice.
Yeah.
And they have events there all the time. All
They
the
have a
time.
really big bar there.
We should
in that
go.
base. Yeah.
You guys are actually newer to the city. You guys just moved here like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So, what is your like suggestion to people who are moving to the city?
I think what has really been eye-opening to me from moving from, what would you call Grand Rapids? Like a mid-sized city. It's not super big,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
super small. I think it's great to move to the complete opposite of that. So we did like a slow transition from moving from Michigan to here. We moved to Ukrainian Village, which was very residential.
Yeah.
And now we're here and it feels like we're in Chicago, and I would advise to just move, to just get your feet wet and just throw yourself right into living in the city.
Downtown. Thank you, Brian and Mallory. Appreciate
Thank you.
it. And check us out. Keep following us, and we're gonna keep showing you the Chicago lifestyle. Hey guys, we are here at Chicago's Spice House, which is at 1512 North Wells Street, out here in Old Town. We're here with Andrew and Shay, who Andrew is the manager, and Shay is a mixologist, blendologist.
Thank you.
For the Spice House, right?
Yep, that's
I
right.
Got that correct.
You got that right.
Perfect.
Flavor developer.
Flavor developer. I love it. So, do you guys want to give like a little history of the Spice
Sure.
House and how it came about?
So this the company started off in Milwaukee area in 1957.
Yeah.
A guy who was very, very passionate about spices opened a very small shop in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. And then sometime in the 80s, he passed down / sold his company to his daughter,
kids.
Patty,
Yes.
and Patty's husband, Tom.
Yeah.
And so Tom and Patty have run the store since then.
I know you guys import from
All over the
best
world.
places.
Yes,
So,
we look
do you want
for.
to talk a little bit about
Yeah. So we look for the best quality spices we can find, regardless of where that comes from. We carry stuff from basically every continent except Antarctica,
That's amazing.
which you
I
can't
don't
really
think-
grow anything in
I don't think they
Antarctica.
grow anything in Antarctica.
No.
Penguins.
Penguins. So how do you guys find the vendors that are shipping them in to you?
Most of our sources have not changed in a long time.
Really?
But when we source new things, it's a phase. It's trying to find out which region probably has the best terroir for it, the best like climate to grow it.
So you guys actually don't hold on for a long period of time.
No.
You're grinding. You're making new blends and new everything.
We
on a weekly
small
basis.
batch hand blend here in stores. So if you consider that most grocery store spices are warehoused before they even make it to the store, and
They
then
sit in the back of the store for who knows how long.
and since it's a specialty good, it's sitting for so long that they have to. They have a counter incentive to have it on the shelves,
Yeah.
which is why it's so expensive there. And since this is all we do, we're able to keep the prices lower.
Quick little model breakdown. We have a 3-part business here at Spice House.
So what's one?
Growing more every day is our website. It's over 50% of our revenue now. That's thespicehouse.com. And then the other 2 quarters are made up almost equally of store traffic and restaurant and wholesale customers.
Okay. So I've been on your website. It's very elaborate. I mean, they can go on and they can get recipes, and you can do, like, you guys have a blog and like cooking stuff and everything. So
All of our recipes on our website too are user populated. What we presently do is these are recipes from our customers.
if they come up with a new recipe, is there a way that they can submit it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have over
Okay.
3,000 recipes on our website, and most of them are user generated.
My gosh.
And we
okay.
vet them. They submit it.
I was gonna say.
We read it, we think about it, and then we say, "Yep, that sounds like it might taste good," and we try it. Someone tries it, and then it makes
Okay.
it onto our website.
Well, and it's also really cool that you guys are just headed by Tom and Patty, and they obviously have such an affinity towards the business and such a passion for it.
Family
You kind of
business.
just tell,
Yep.
it's a family, they're second generation owned,
Yeah.
and like even Tom's blogs with his videos of him cooking is just, it's fun. So what is the vision for you guys being here on Wells Street in Old Town? Like, what are you trying to do for residents?
What we're looking to do in the near future is start potentially having sort of a test kitchen sort of environment where we have samples of prepared foods that we've been making, and it's much easier to envision what you're going to make if you can taste it in something. And beyond that, we'd like to potentially offer more events where we're teaching people how to cook with this stuff.
We have a lot of people that come in and they say, "Oh no, I'm not interested in the seasonings. I do it all myself." We're definitely equipped for those kind of serious cooks. And we are very much equipped for people that don't cook and want to start, or even don't really want to start. We're there for them too.
So anything else that you guys want to say to our viewers or anything like that?
We're
Oh, cool.
getting ready to roll out new things, so we're looking to be a more dynamic company. So even if this is somewhere you already love, just come back, because you're gonna start seeing some new things from Spice House.
Anything for the new people?
Make your first goal just getting started, and welcome to the neighborhood, and come check us out. We are very competitively priced to the grocery store, and it's just such a cut above. People
Also-
are going to think that you've been cooking your entire life, even if you haven't. It's just so much fresher.
I love that. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Really
very welcome.
appreciate
Thank you.
it. Guys, come check out the Spice House on Wells Street. Come in and say hi to Andrew and Shay. They'll be more than happy to show you around, give you all the best tips, everything that you need to know about your cooking and the spices that they offer for it. So thank you guys again.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.